Hi, welcome again, back with another video. Thank everyone for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. I really do appreciate it. I am back with another video. This is regarding narcissistic mothers. Yeah, I could have put this one out a long time ago, but I had so much on narcissistic mothers, especially when you're a mother, your mother has been your primary parent. So, you have years and years of, data that you've collected just because you were in that situation and you didn't know what to do but to just observe and see what's going on and try to figure out these folks. You feel me? So I want to start off by saying the narcissistic mother may treat you how she feels about your father. You know that sometimes you can't pinpoint it. You don't know what's happened. You don't know what's going on. But what you do know is something's not right. You know that you haven't had any issues. You haven't done anything deliberately to this parent. But somehow it always feels like it's forced. The energy feels fake. The energy feels like resentment. You can feel these emotions if you guys are emotionally aware of what's going on, especially as a child. You may have been a child that felt like something was off. This parent may say things like, I can't stand you, you're just like your dad. And so they really despise you. You may look just like the parent. You may look just like the parent. And they're like, man, every time I look at you, I got to see your daddy. May have your narcissistic parent may have intentionally harmed you. And what I mean by intentionally harmed you is some of us have been in situations where we were sexually taken advantage of and may have reached out to this parent and told them what happened or what's going on, or called out for help and may not have received help. They may have unintentionally put you in harm's way as well. May have allowed you to go with a lot of dangerous people. May have kind of steered you in the wrong direction regarding advice and things like that. Not intentionally, but they did it because that's all they knew, so they gave you the information that they learned. These narcissistic parents may have been very emotionally abusive, and I've noticed that with narcissists, they're emotionally unavailable and at the same time they're emotionally abusive. It's very crazy because you're looking for some sort of niceness. Well, I'm not even gonna say nice because I'm starting to learn that nice is not a real emotion. Some type of kindness, heartedness, empathy for yourself when you're going through things, sympathy if they can't empathize with you. But these people aren't available, but then they always got something nasty to say. They want you to feel the way that they feel about themselves. They always got something, slick to say that's demeaning you, putting you down, belittling you. And at the same time, they're not even present. They're not available for you when you need them. These people may have withheld affection. I know that even with the fathers, even with the mothers, even with narcissists, period, I understand that it's something that is not right about them. I'm not trying to judge these people, but you can't really help them. That's the thing, you can't help them. So it's not really a judgment. It's just something that I've seen, I've observed, I've witnessed with other people, and it's just something not right. They may be very violent towards you, so you may always have to fight with these people. And you're not looking to fight with your mama? What? Mama, I don't want no beef. We don't want no problems. But mama always got problems. Always showing aggression towards you. Always talking that crap. And you can't understand for the life of you, why can't y'all have a normal conversation? Every time you try to let this parent know, that's a battle. You got to fight about that. And everything's turned back on you. Well, you know, I wouldn't be talking to you like that if you wouldn't have did X, Y, and Z. Or go tell that to your daddy, how he talking to you. This ain't got nothing to do with daddy. It's got something to do with you, mom. So, you know, they will, you know, passive aggressive, and it's very extreme. You know, you could have one of those narcissistic mothers that try to pacify you and pretend like, I'm gonna get you everything, you know, and praise you and want you to follow in her footsteps. Then you have the narcissistic mother where she's gonna try to come at it from a hard perspective. It ain't no niceness, and I'm gonna be very narcissistic with you. More upfront. I say a more upfront narcissistic mother versus the one that's slick and trying to buy you into the narcissism. These narcissistic mothers will compete with you. It could be a man, it could be a purse, it could be your body, it could be your followers, it could be it gets exhausting being around them, and you having a conversation, they're like, I'm doing this too, or I want to, you know, and it's like, or I got this, and you don't have the latest this, and it's like, okay, mama, that's cool. Everything is a competition, whether big or small, and they don't really see you as a child of theirs. They see you as someone that they have to compete with out in this world. So you're almost not even, you can feel the energy where there's no closeness or anything like that. They see you as somebody else. They see you as, they look at you as like everybody else out here in this world. They may gaslight you, you know, they will say stuff that's off the wall to you, disrespectful, like straight up, or just straight up in your business. And then they'll act like, what did I say? What did I do? Oh, I don't know what you're talking. You're overreacting. You're too sensitive. So these narcissistic mothers will try to crush your heart and soul, and then gaslight you into thinking that they ain't do nothing. You overreacting. You tripping. You tweaking. Oh, this is you. This is how you've been your whole childhood. You're always the one that thought that you were special. I always had to not say what I really wanted to say to you and tippy-toe around what I wanted to say. What did you want to say? So they'll make you feel bad for demanding respect and wanting respect, because that's the same thing that they want. Well, I birthed you. I can bring you in this world. I can take you out. Hey. No, you can't. They demand respect, but don't want to respect you. It's a bunch of crap. That's when you take yourself out the situation and you look at them as another person. And if they ain't respecting you, what? Distance yourself. They try to control you, the way you feel or the way you felt as a child. Like, when you start telling your story and your recall on your childhood, they gonna try to tell you that ain't how you felt at the time. You shouldn't feel hurt about what happened to you in your childhood or what they doing right now to you. They may try to control how you think, how you recall the story. how what they doing to you is making you feel. They want to control that too. They want to control everything, but they don't even have control over themselves. And they may have abandoned you mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially as a child. They was very self-absorbed. They ain't give a dang about you. And some of them may have bought you everything and still abandoned you emotionally, spiritually, mentally. They scapegoated you with the golden child. So the golden child is the one to make them look good. They, you know, they got a great repertoire. And man, you're going to get scapegoat. You're going to get blamed for what this child did. You're going to really have to suffer for what others did. If something happens, you're the blame. So you be looking to be the scapegoat when you are dealing with narcissistic mothers. They place their children in a competition. So, you know, they're going to be like, well, this child does this, so what you doing? This child looks like this, so what you got going on? This, I can do this with this child. I can get this from this child. What you got to give? What you bringing to the table? And mama, I ain't got to bring nothing but my love to the table. You feel me? They will not take responsibility for their past actions. Even if they do, they'll try to hear it. Oh, well, I'm sorry about it. It'd be all dry. I'm sorry. And keep doing stuff. Keep still in the same patterns that they were when y'all was a child. Most of them ain't even going to take responsibility. They're going to act like you're making everything up. They're going to like, oh, that hurt you. I let you get molested. Oh, you should be over that by now. Yeah, you're right. I should be healing towards that. But why did you let it happen? This is what you're skipping. Blames everybody but themselves. Oh, it was your fault. If you wouldn't have been so fast. It was your fault. If you wouldn't have been getting smart. So they gonna blame everybody. It was such and such fault, the reason why I didn't do this, or the reason why I couldn't. Everybody's to blame but themselves. They feel superior to everybody. Some of them have a complex where they up here and they looking down on everybody else. With their children, they're exercising their power and authority over them, and you don't have a say. You can't breathe. You can barely talk. Don't speak too much. You might get caught with that two-piece. So, yeah, they feel like even though they've been crappy parents, you still need to respect them or else. They don't even really like kids. Most narcissistic mothers, you'll hear them. They don't like kids. I ain't met one narcissistic mother that like kids. They be having helly kids and don't even like kids. They be working around kids and don't even like kids. What? You done picked the wrong darn field. Or why did you choose to be a mom and you don't even like kids? So a lot of these people done had kids with these men, you know, thinking that that was going to keep the relationship, or they felt like that's what you do when you love somebody. You just, or it could have been something to hit it and quit it and you was conceived. They don't even like kids. I don't care how you was made. I don't care how they was. They don't like kids. Some of them look at you as a check and they treated you like a check. They didn't have nothing else for you. All they wanted to know is where their child support check at. What? I don't have to pay attention to you. I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to even speak to you. I'm going to treat you. I'm going to provide you with the necessities. And that's it. What the law requires me to. And that's it. You ain't nothing but a check. And what happened once that check got cut off, once you got up of age, these narcissistic parents, they stop being fake. They cut you off. And they are bullies. So a lot of narcissistic parents bullied their kids. They bullied them because they wanted control of them, or they still wanted you to feel like you were inferior to them even while you were growing up and becoming an adult and a parent of your own. A lot of these parents may have caused a lot of trauma being aggressive bullies as when you were growing up. You couldn't really look to these parents to kiss your boo-boo when you fell down, be there even for you. You know, a lot of us was latchkey kids. We came home and the parents wasn't there. We just let ourselves in. And a lot of us was responsible for watching our siblings all the time. So, you know, a lot of these narcissistic moms had kids and they ain't tripping because they other kids is the babysitter off top. You the babysitter whether you like it or not. And so they didn't have no regard to how you felt because, again, they don't even like kids. They don't like kids. So why have all these kids and then put them off onto your children that you already have? So again, these are some of the things about narcissistic parents, mothers specifically. You could have experienced a mother like this. You could know somebody that has a mother like this. It's a traumatizing experience, I will tell you that. And as far as myself being a mother, I have been controlling in some situations, and I have displayed passive aggressiveness as well. And when you recognize that, you go get you some help. So I can say a lot of us that have parents that are narcissistic, we also have to work through the things that are who we are and the things that is learned behavior. A lot of us have went under programs where we've been brought up with two narcissistic parents or one narcissistic parent that may have been the primary parent, and it has affected us severely. We are now demonstrating some narcissistic tendencies and traits of our own that we have to work through. So I do want to say that is you kind of learn how to combat the narcissist or deal with the narcissist by kind of being a narcissist yourself when dealing with these people. But we have to remember to work on that, heal that, and don't bring that narcissistic energy to healthy situations. That may have been, like I said, a survival tactic. Now it's time to get out of survivor to thriver mode. The childhood has already done happened. It's gone and over with. If you're dealing with a narcissistic mom right now and you're still experiencing where you may feel like you're being disrespected all the time, you're feeling like their person ain't available to you, always wanting something for you but don't have nothing for you, unequal give and take in the relationship, or only all on your jock or your tip and want to be in your face because you providing them with something or you paying their bills or you helping them out, you shouldn't have to feel like you're obligated to baby these parents that decided to bail out on you. So, thank you again. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye.